Okay, hello there, Collective. This is Kim. You may hear some voices in the other room. It's okay. It's probably muffled, and you know how it is. That's how it is. So, what we've got today, though, the reason I'm doing all these collectives so much is because the energy's been intense, and sometimes I get messages or downloads that are for every sign. So, anyway, I feel like I have to explain that to some people that don't like them, that don't watch them. The rest of the readings will be put out tomorrow, though, for the rest of the signs. Ow. Okay, so interesting. I got a pretty interesting message, at least at first. And, okay, so when I quote songs and talk about songs first, I'm almost never looking at the actual meaning from the artist of the song or what is apparent. I'm always trying to look into a message as far as how it can be applicable, usually to a broader perspective or the big picture. Okay, so because I don't want you to look up this song and be like, well, this is about this, and you know, because it's like that. But so the song that came through, though, whoa, we're sideways. The song that came through for the reading is Guns N' Roses, Estranged. I hope it spells it right on the subtitles. So I'm gonna read a little part from it, but you know this song. The chorus is like, when you're talking to, I should do my Guns N' Roses. When you're talking to yourself and nobody's home. I mean, it's rather hilarious. You can't fool yourself. You came in this world alone. He goes, alone. So nobody ever told you, baby, how it was gonna be. What'll happen to you, baby? I guess we'll have to wait and see. And so I'm going to read the next part instead of sing, because as you can tell, unless I do a really silly Axl Rose impression, I can't sing these songs like him. But it says, well, I've jumped into the river too many times to make it my home. I'm out here on my own. I'm drifting all alone. If it doesn't show, then give it time to read between the lines, because I see the storm is getting closer. And the walls and the waves, they get so high. It seems like everything we've ever known here. Everything that we've ever known is here. So why must I have to go away and die? Oh, it's like eerily, like such a good song. And that is, I think it's applying to many different things that can hurt or affect our ego. Like I don't know if that's, he was probably talking about a relationship, but I think we can apply it to when we lose something that we have heavily identified as being part of us as ourself, and it's a label, and it's an ego construct, but it can still feel like a death or something being lost from you. It can feel like a piece of you when you, yeah. So there's just something about that in the message of feeling estranged, or a period of feeling like this doesn't feel right, it doesn't feel like me, or the energy feels, well, you know. Yeah. So thank you, Guns N' Roses. We really appreciate you giving me a message today before this. That was lovely. What happened to you, baby? Got so hot to work. See, it's kind of like that. Yep, dissolving the ego. Oh. Also, what could be real? It's how it makes you feel. Man. So nobody ever told you, baby, how it was gonna be. Like all these eyes, all these eyes looking at you, pointing, projecting. If they don't say it with words, they might say it with their energy. It's yuckiness. Oh, it's the Despicable Face card. And the Drowned King card is about dissolving of the ego. Specifically, ego death. A dissolving of everything you thought that you identified with as you. Even a person that is that has worked very hard on a house, just for example, and is for whatever reason about to lose a house, that is still... We get so connected to things, it can be part of an ego construct that keeps you so attached. Not to because of the safety, security. So not to say that it's unfounded. There's a certain level of, yes, we need to like protect ourselves the best of our ability, right? Yeah, so when I say what I'm not saying in that is not that things aren't necessary, but when they leave us, are we associating the object with a part of ourselves that we have identified with so much that it's affecting everything? And now we're getting projection that we're noticing more from other people. And it's almost like the chaos energy of an eclipse in general. Okay, just like, because these big life events that break us down, that's the work that we're doing in the inner, okay? And the outer world is a reflection. So what's also going to amp up at this time, while you're going through the destruction of things on the inside, you're going to see some kind of chaos on the outside too. You're going to it's inevitable because of the change and transformation that's going on in you. And there are things you're going to notice a lot more. Or that you're literally projecting. This is about opinions and views mirrored back to you to let you know that there's some kind of issue with what they're saying that you have. And they're still problematic people, okay? I want to say that. They can still be problematic people. In your experience, very real people too. Because it's the inner world reflect, okay? So yeah, these people look really real to you. Their perspective actually matters in this world to you at this point. But they're saying to release that. To shake it off. Kind of like a dog shakes off water when it first gets out of the bath. You know, shake it off real good. That's what you'll have to do. And I see that dog doing that, and I see the little bits and pieces of water, and I'm thinking, yeah, that's like the Drowned King too. You become part of this big sea. And then it is I can relate to you. I understand you now better. I have compassion. And then you start seeing other things come in or gravitate towards you as you destruct, and then you bring together whole all the different pieces of you back together again to form something functional, peaceful, and blissful for yourself. I think that's the main goal. And I think it would be really good not to even focus on this stuff and to focus more on the inner work that ends up clearing all that stuff out anyways. So this is in the form of, it can be shame, it can be guilt, it can be any kind of expectation. It could be how you feel about yourself. If you're, like I said, if there's a part of you that you're just very, very attached to, and then it dissolves and you're like, whoa. So in a way, this reading is kind of like, I'm sorry for your loss. I have to go through my own losses too of these bits and pieces. I have to dissolve also. And it would be nice not to have so many energies, be so judgy. But it starts with you not judging the things about yourself on the inside. And unfortunately, like, we're conditioned just to do this. It's against nature. See how these colors match? It's against nature. It's like being put in a box and then judged if you don't fit well in the box. The box is meant to support everybody in this matrix, but we see how that failed miserably. The colors are the same. It's like it's an underworld feel that I get to. It's a Pluto energy. And you're talking to yourself and nobody's home. You can't fool yourself. You came in this world alone. I won't do that again, I promise. Okay, so I have the Alchemical wedding. If you look this up, if you look up Carl Jung too, you would probably find a lot of growth. You would find a lot of inner work. You would find a lot of healing the inner child. And then you'd find energies trying to merge together to create something new. This could be the masculine, feminine energies. It's just a way to describe it. It's just the energies recalibrating. It's a homeostasis that they're trying to meet, because whatever was built in the first place was not a balance, or it wouldn't have crumbled like this. Alright, so this also on a very practical level can indicate something that you're going to be celebrating soon. 11:44 is on the clock, as I said. Something you'll be celebrating soon. You could be part of a group of people here to be a way shower how to do this. This is not... That's not easy. That's not an easy task. Most of the people that I feel like most of the people that would go through this would have had an experience from being young with this to prepare them for the work to do later in life. Now, it might be speeding up now, regardless age. So that probably doesn't matter, but yeah, we just feel, look, Massa Confusa. Alright, I've got my lotion on there. Massa Confusa. Chaos. Which, that's the symbol for it. This is to alchemize. That's why I've got that symbol up there. It's to alchemize the chaos that can come in with the eclipse. This is just like a superstition here. And so I use signs to protect myself, especially during times of chaos or separation. You're separating from parts of identity, though, is what it is. Just you're separating from parts of you that you have identified with so strongly. Okay. Actually, let's get some tarot. Cause to celebrate, though. A balance and a cause to celebrate. Major change, transformation. 5 of Wands, you're seeing it on the outside. Four of Water in the reverse. And look at this card. This person has been doing a lot of self-reflection. Looking into the pond. There's somebody outside that's trying to like beckon their attention or for their attention, but they're not paying attention because they're reflecting. And when it's in the reverse, is you've done a lot of inner work, and it's time for this stuff to start affecting the change in your outside world. And unfortunately, there's going to be some like stages to this that are not that comfortable, but you get through them. You heal these things. You heal these things. And then you heal other people because of you healing yourself. And it's just a beautiful It's a beautiful cycle. It is. Healing that occurs on any level is a very beautiful thing. To me, it is to see. Queen of Fire. Ooh. Ace of Air. Ooh. The Queen of Fire is bold, brave, confident. Skilled and psychic. There's some type of channeled information I'm getting that's going to come into this energy. I feel like this energy is you kind of ready for that fresh new start, ready to be that I keep getting the word way shower here lately, or maybe you could say trailblazer. Like, if the world is my stage, so I'm going to make this the best act yet. You know, the best chapters yet. Like, you deserve it. And it's going to mean deconstructing and getting outside of this box. It takes you to a dark place. But it leads to this big, big, big alchemical wedding. So I have the Ace of Air. And the Ace of Air is, it feels like the idea, the information. Obviously, you've got help in the card. There's something, you know, the spiral, bibbity, bobbity, what they do with their wand. It's just another shape, another symbol. It's a good one to put anywhere, the spiral. Growth, expansion, magic, summoning. Putting out the signal and also receiving a signal too is what I'm getting. Are these two together? All we need is just a little patience. I can take it, 'cause I can't. Queen of Fire. And the sun's coming out. Happiness, bliss, bliss. It'll work yourself out fine. You are not. Healing looks beautiful on you. Healing looks beautiful on you. It looks energizing on you. It's here. Healing is here. New life, growth. You may keep up with the solar flare activity. There's something new. There's something blissful. You're ready to be more than just in the spotlight here. Yeah, you're ready for this. Ooh. So, in the meanwhile, we attract all of these things, but we also attract things that we really want too and that we love during these times of transformation, of change, of deconstructing ourselves and the things we identify the most with. And that's the Ace of Cups. So it's like a gift from the universe, but it's something here. Let me see the light rays, right? And the dove, the bird of peace. The lily. It's your spiritual love, growing something from the mud up. Something about trying to find your way. How to find your way. How does the seed know to grow up when it's underground? It just does. It just does. This is the only example I'm getting is of a metaphor and just sensing something, or it being so strong that it's almost penetrating the darkness. Maybe not quite. But you just keep going in that direction where you feel like it is, just like the seed. And then you'll sprout and you'll be like, oh yeah, so I thought I saw like a glimmer there. I thought I saw a glimmer. Ace of Cups, many different ways to have emotional love and fulfillment in your life. Page of Cups, hopeful new beginning, 2 cups together. This might be about a new beginning in love, a romance, a secret admirer here. It's getting over the fear of leaving something behind, emotionally detaching from a situation that had you, honestly, in a confusion or fog for a while. Now you have lots of options available to you. 7 to the 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups is in the reverse. Getting out over a fear of leaving. No longer being comfortable with the uncomfortable box. Okay, that's what this is representing. And not being confused about it. Not even turning to, extreme escapism. There's something about you with moderation here that's good. And choosing really wisely and carefully, because you know you don't ever want to be in this box again. Whoa, too many. There's been a big delay or a long delay that you've had to deal with. Let me get another one with it. Yeah, okay, well, the delay is completely being pointed out here again. Twice, actually. The World in reverse and the Chariot in reverse. All together, I mean, it's just something has been delayed and hasn't been moving forward. There's this energy of I'm moving forward or having progress in my life, but not at the rate or speed that I want, because I'm so worried, in a sense, maybe even subconsciously, of having to have my back, looking behind my back and protecting myself, which you should do too. I mean, but it's like being on the defensive. It's because of this uncomfortable situation. I will say that. It's because of that. And it's because of maybe a very significant amount of time of not seeing things clearly and being okay with not being okay for a while. Especially if escapism of any form was present, and then it allowed you to band-aid a situation that just wasn't right for you. And so this is laying down the groundwork here for something different, something new that will help you wrap up a cycle, a chapter. This is laying down the groundwork with other people, usually with cooperation, meaning cooperation. Could be getting advice from others also. Could be something like that. And work yourself out fine. All we need is just a little patience. This is the journey. 10. It's the journey. It's why you're here. It's a time of immense spiritual growth for you. Reason you're here, other than experience. Sudden wealth reversed. It's the 10 to the 11. So give me an idea why that's in the reverse, because I feel like it is something that would be coming. Obviously, if we're dealing with these things right now, then it's something that hasn't moved forward yet. You just haven't gotten a message yet. Said sugar, take that time, it'll work itself out fine. What's the message in the sudden wealth in the reverse about? You have something to say. I have something to say. This is going to bring you in wealth. We don't know who this is for. I feel like it does. Look, for all of you all, though, let me say this. For all of you all, this new thing with the sun, 1 to 3 months. The spring maiden, 1 to 3 months. Okay, for a lot of you, there's some type of thing that you have to, that you're going to get out. You're going to broadcast or something like that. I have microphone, news, trending, expression, strong opinion, to make known current events, public speaking, speak truth, communicate, social media, being heard, and speak up. To speak up, it's going to bring in something really rewarding for you. Speaking up, using your voice. Your voice is very powerful. You're going to feel like this is a risk or a gamble. Well, I guess the other option is being in the box. Let's be honest there. Whatever the chance is, I feel like it's saying it's your call, your choice, your decision. I'll tell you the way that I always find works best for me is just to always have faith that there is a divine plan that you're on. And if something is telling you intuitively no, and it doesn't make sense to anybody else why you would say or feel that way, then it's okay. As long as your heart knows that it's in alignment with the powers that be. Because they're the ones that can really help you. That's you. That's you you're connecting to. And that's real powerful to be like, I have faith that even the times I look back and others would say I should be in regret, or that you should be in regret, right? It's by looking back and saying, you know what? No, I knew in my heart all along that I was following a divine plan, and trusting that, okay? Trusting that. It's very powerful for you to do that. Playing the game. Some of those people are just playing the game also, trying to be the, well, that you're outside to your inside. So something is uncertain at this time. Maybe this is uncertain because I don't know, some of you, I don't know how you're going to communicate or how you communicate with that microphone. It's going to be very different for everybody. The uncertainty is the risk, the gamble. It's the feeling that comes with, I don't know, should I do this or not? Yeah, well, you do make your decision based on your heart space, I would say. But, all right, so I'm going to pull from a different deck, too. I'm going to get more information on the choices that we have. This is obviously something, this here can also represent a makeover or glow up for you. Could be a job makeover or glow up, you know, where what do you do for a living just makes you happy, more happy. Oh, my foot's asleep. Great. There's change coming. And then the paper starts moving more than usual. There's changes coming. Oh, it's probably the air conditioner. But, maybe. I don't know. Anyways, let's say it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Court. Something official. Something to do with court. Key. You holding the key. It's also like a new adventure here. Oh, and you also have good luck, good fortune. You're going to run into some good luck with this. I think you should roll the dice. Take a chance on something here is what I think. If you feel, yeah, you have the key, the knowledge. 33 is I associate with the Ascended Masters. 3s. Lots of wisdom, lots of information. Oh, it's been a long road to this point. Yes, it has. It may have been, many lifetimes to get to this point, you know. Yeah, it's been a long road. Whoa. Okay, what about court? What's the deal with court? main female, and then Lovers. A crossroads. Being at a crossroads, this is that energy of coming together with like a soulmate or somebody that comes into there, it feels like new, entering your life with some kind of information. They hold some kind of key for you. They hold a key or a pathway for you. Or this is the pathway. It's again your decision, your choice. It doesn't flip out, we're not taking it. And wealthy man, occupation. This could be somebody that really knows their stuff when it comes about like actions to take, how to bring about more celebration for you, or how to align with the energy of money, wealth. Somebody that holds a key for you. Wealthy man. Concern. Into reverse. It's just no, it's coming out because it's another 33. You shouldn't be concerned or worried, is what I'm getting. 33, 33. Don't be too concerned or worried right now. Mature man. So mature man, main female, and then I have occupation. It's covering up the hole. Look, there's some kind of gift that it's just not coming yet. Kind of like this sudden wealth card I see. Both of them, it's just something that hasn't come in yet, but it is. Feels like it's like a contingent on a decision that you have to make. Maybe regarding occupation, maybe. Oh, angels are ready to create with you. And it said 111 and 17 is about independence. Independence. Gosh, it's been a long road. Yeah, a position that you're supposed to step into, you just haven't stepped into it fully yet. But you will. But you will. Has to do with this too. This microphone has to do with this. So 28, in an effort to accomplish great things, you recognize the value of working with others. You make a capable, compassionate leader who can bring people together and drive a team towards its achievements. 28, I'm a leader. 88, I am wealthy. You're on the cusp of a prosperous, abundant spiritual life. You will find numerous opportunities for success and achievement, all of which will bring financial and material abundance into your life. I'm wealthy. 88, and then whoa. 555, a major shift is about to come into your life experience and change your path's direction. So be open and stay positive. 555. Oh, I gotta pull one of these before I go. The White Light Oracle. Yes. Just got this deck. Have to pull something from it. Oh, Bastet is showing up. Oof, ooh. Oh, wait, with the 13. You are very beautiful at this time. Bastet. You've been moving so fast for so long that you're not realizing how wound up you've become. Gently unwind now. To drop into a deeper, slower healing rhythm, you'll need to restore your body, mind, and soul. Things that seem too difficult right now shall soon seem very manageable and even pleasurable to accomplish. Beautiful. And then 15, the Spirit Bear. You're being healed from guilt and fear. Such emotions will no longer steal your personal power or dissuade you from your confidence, happiness, and realizing your own worth. No matter how unlikely it may seem, you are going to emerge from a spiritual winter into light and life. This divinely ordained time is for your liberation, healing, and emergence is much closer than you realize. Abundant blessings are stirring and soon will manifest for you. And that's what I've got. I'm sending you love. Bye.